What's up, YouTube fam? It's Dark Angel's Journey. I'm Shakira. Yeah, I haven't posted for a while. Not really like for a while, but Thanksgiving and I've been a little busy, but I have been demo trading. So I wanted to do a quick video here, just kind of showing where the accounts are and the type of trades that I've been taking. So I think things are coming along slowly. I'm working on my average. So come next year when I'm ready to start trading live funds, I'm still trying to decide if I want to do the micros or the minis. And the micros would be mainly because I can start with 10 contracts and then take some off, which I should have done with my afternoon trade here. It's a little weird. But anyway, but with the micros, I think I have a better opportunity to do well than with the mini because, like I said, I have the ability to take some off. So I will still fund myself, but I'll start with trading 10 micros, which is the equivalent of one mini, and then I have the option to take some off because that's some of my issue with it is I don't want to trade more than one contract, but sometimes I don't, I'm kind of forced to either get out at the first place or, you know, move my stop around in the hopes that it'll do what I want it to do. Anyway, so I don't want to make this one too long since I'm got a headache and I am hungry, sort of. Anyway, let's take a look at what's been going on. See if I can get tiny. Let's get tiny. All right, cool. So first things first. This week I've started looking at the micros, and so yesterday, it's only Tuesday. Take that off for the moment. So yesterday I started trading the micros again, 10 shares, so I can do what I want. So the other thing I like about it is like when I'm being stupid, I can test things out with like, one contract or two small shares to see if it was gonna work. And that'll make me feel better about the situation. But anyway, yesterday, 10 o'clock, I tagged a nice long for 5:30, the full pull. And then today, I wanted to test something this morning. It wasn't the right place, so I got stopped out for the long. Um, Pretty sure I shouldn't have touched this because the same trade that I took this here with five shares, which should have been 10, should have been six something, but I took it with five shares and got half of it. But I'm not mad at it. It's pretty good. And then for the PM session today, um, took a long from 1609 and I should not have touched it. I was fine. My long was fine. So I would have gotten what I was looking for at that point for a quick run up. And then I took a short once it took out sell side and then got stopped out where I should have taken profit for some of the shares. I didn't think about it. I don't know why. When it hit over 100 ticks, because I was looking for about 147 and then let the extra two run to the rest. So I ended up with 255. Hey, I'm okay with that because that's like $1,000 in 2 days on the micros. So totally doable. Um, on the real paper though, that's been sort of up and down. So I stopped trading it last week. The general gist is I've not been able to get over 2,600. I mean, like, or I should say 27,000. Sorry. I've gotten over 26 and then I keep doing silly things. And this is why I want to do the micros because then I can test things out without tanking, taking like a full bigger loss. But even with all of that, I still haven't dropped below the 25K. that I started with on the 16th. So, I mean, I did here and then I fixed it basically. And I've got the commissions in here so I can see what that looks like. So, yeah. But general gist is it's going well. I'm trying to get my current average and let me switch screens here. Whoops. Not that. Trying to get my average right. So I'm trying to get my average back, so right now I'm calculating how I've been trading since the 22nd. So I'm coming in every day that I'm trading and I'm putting in, what worked, when it didn't, anything stupid. So right now, 59 wins to a total of 179. So I'm not gonna lie, there were days I just went nuts. So my win rate is really abysmal right now. So once I climb above 70%, then I can start trading. Because look at this day, 10:20, I just went nuts. It's days like that when I'm just going ham. So I'm starting to relax and calm down a bit. So it's starting to feel more business-like, which is a nice change. So once I crest that percentage, then I'll definitely be switching over. So going back to the charts, let's take a quick look at the trades that I took today. All right, so this morning, all right, so I was watching all of this and that first trade that I showed you for the 350, that was a trade here to up here to take out these relative equal highs. Like I took it right there into the fair value gap there, and they ran up a lot higher. But I ended up taking half of the normal position, so only three something. So the general idea is I had the thought that 0.79 would be where I could take the entry, but I didn't because I was looking at or thinking through the potential for like a retracement back down here. And my original desire was for an entry here. And this is something I'm trying to work through. It literally tapped the 0.79. Actually, hold on, did it? You gotta like really, yeah. It just tapped it. So I don't even think it would have been filled, honestly. Um, if it got tapped like that. But I ended up with an entry like up here instead. Let's take a look really quickly here. Switch back to the micros account that I'm using. So the 302. So my entry was at 15,984. 15,984. 984. So I took it over here, I do believe, after this sweep, because I got stopped out, because I had it here, and then I got stopped out, then I grabbed it again, right up here, as it was going back up again. I was like, well, I was doing what I wanted to do, and then it just took off, which was very nice to see for a change. I've been spending a lot of time in a lot of stagnant waters. Let's see. But general idea for this trade is they'd taken out. So when 9:30 came, they ran up, but they didn't. And this is what was really clear to me this morning, right? Here we are. Sorry. They ran it up at 9:30, but they didn't take out the equal highs. So they left this juiciness up here. So I was waiting for an opportunity to go long. And I looked at here and they had already taken the lows here, the London lows, and then rolled up. So then as it was, when it took this low out and rallied up, I was expecting them to go up and I'd entered here. But this hadn't happened yet. Sorry, this hadn't happened yet. So actually no, this hadn't happened yet right here when they spiked down and they kicked me out. But the trade ID was still correct, so I re-entered, but I had five up here instead of the 10, so I ended up with three something, so that's fine. Other things that I was testing with small amounts of contracts was the shift here. Up here, I was curious to see if it would just continue up, but no, that wasn't to be. And then come the afternoon here, so what was I looking for? So when 2 o'clock, I was waiting to take a long, I was waiting for them to take something out. So I, let's see, okay, yeah, 248. I took a long position at 16008. And this is where I should not have 16008. Ah, in here, right here. So when it exited here, I took a long from here and I could have kept it. Um, and I would have expected them to go take this high out, right? They didn't and came back down. So I got a little spooked and I just wanted to cover commissions, so, whatever. But when they came up here and didn't take that out, I saw an opportunity for a short here. So they took this out and left this here. So I took a short here and I was writing it down and I had my stop right above here. And I thought perhaps they would take this low out and tap into the discount of the range. They didn't do that. And it's weird because I'd moved my TP into here. It's like, nah, nah, yeah, you need to just make a decision. In any case, I had my stop here, so I took 51 ticks from the full run, and then they ran up and ran away to take the high I was originally hoping they would take here. So similar scenario here. Once I saw that, I was like, all right, so it's a sweep, buy side taken, shift in structure, drop. I wouldn't have taken this because it was too close to, it was 330, so but maybe when it came back up here and showed some support, and then ran up, but I decided to turn it off and just be done for the day. So that was what it looked like for today, but that's the general idea. So far, so good with this process. I like it. I wish I'd taken 8 off here and then only had the 2 up there, but hindsight and all that jazz, 2020, who cares, right? In any case, I just wanted to make a quick recap video to just say, hey, I am alive. And I think things are coming along nicely. And I hope you all are having an amazing time trading, and I hope your journeys are coming along as steadily as mine. So I'm fully expect that, as if I continue on with this more steady pace and starting to remove the stress and the emotion from it, that maybe by February next year I can start trading live funds and get this, put some real skin in the game. In any case, until then, be safe, enjoy the holidays, and I'll be back testing probably on the weekend. But until then, Shakira out.